Hi, everybody. Dacob here. Welcome back to the Fashion Bunker. We got breaking news when it comes to Chanel and who might be the next artistic director or directrice of the Maison. Now, before we get to it, and before we get to my intel, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Push the join button next to the subscription button. Become a member today. Gain access to extra perks. You can also join me on Patreon. superdacob all spelled together there as well for extra perks. This video is being filmed live in front of a live virtual audience. I live stream several times a week, so come join the fun, come join the chats. And thank you to all my members and patrons who have already pledged. And also thanks and hello to all my co-chatters in the sidebar. You guys, so my intel from Paris and also from inside Chanel and the ateliers are reporting that somebody has been seen coming in and out of Chanel. But not just, and when we talk about coming in and out of Chanel, it's not just like you and I, if we are customers, coming in and out of Chanel doesn't mean in this instance, like, oh, let me go to 31 Rue Cambon to the boutique and let me buy a little satin. And then like the paparazzi see you entering the boutique and they're like, oh my God, this person has been sighted in the Chanel boutique. No, no, no. When we talk about has been seen at Chanel, we're talking in the offices or in the archives. Now, particularly interesting, Kimberly Kidman says, do share, I cannot wait. DMSA says, oh, this is going to be interesting. Debbie is asking, was it Jack Moose? Jacking the Moose. Was it Jacqueline the Moose? Was it Jacques Moose? Well, no, the human carpet. Listen, Queen. So when you're seen entering and exiting the boutique, it's one thing. When you're seen entering and exiting the offices, it's another thing. But when you are seen entering and exiting the archives, that's a whole other can of worms. That's a whole other can of worms. When they cite you entering and exiting the Chanel archives, not just once, getting inspiration. For whatever reason, you ask permission, and if you're a famous person, they might grant you permission to enter the archives, although rarely do they do that. But when you're entering and exiting the archives several times, you know something serious is going down. Mahora is asking, is it Phoebe Philo? Phoebe Philo, I think, shot herself in the foot when she started her own brand, like online, charging what she charged for, and then like sold out immediately of the stuff. Everything was kind of I don't know. It didn't really work for me. And I think she made a mistake there. She should have waited. But then how was Phoebe Philo to know that Virginie Viard would leave, on the 5th of June, 2024? How was she to know? Nobody really knew. Maybe some people knew that pressure cooker pot was a brewing. It was about to, explode any minute. But how was she to know? So no, Phoebe Philo, no. Indrani says, okay, now I'm overexcited. I'm telling you. The archives, I just died, says Indrani. Who was caught, asks DMSA. Allegra Versace, Debbie, ma che stai a dire? Allegra Versace. Yeah, it's not even Donatella Versace, it's Allegra Versace. No. Patricia says, oh, the tension in the chat is palpable. Oh, Holy Grace is unpopular opinion. Phoebe Philo is overrated. Oh, cha. Smurfette says, not Jacques Mousse, he's overrated. You know what? I agree with you, which is for me. So, Shaban says, I saw other channels speculating about somebody. Well, they're just speculating, but we got some intel. So, DMSA says it's Super Dacob, isn't it? We wish. We wish. Holy Grace says Dacob is like, it was me. 'Tis I, Dacob. I was in the Chanel archive several times. in the past 2 weeks. They flew me in, honey, on a private jet, okay? No. And everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's a legend, just my opinion. But my intel wrote me several messages, and one of them saying, this person has been seen several times in the last 2 weeks, and this person has even been in the archives several times, but we shall see. This person has not been to the workshops yet, but has been to the archives and has been around. Sylvia says, was it Philip Plain? Ines de la Fressange, says Brenda Romero. Kim Kardashian, says Ms. Molly. No, Kim Kardashian can keep eating crickets and bugs and keep modeling her satanic Balenciaga modeling stuff. Let her just dig herself. Again, another one down under. What are you going to do? Maria Grazia Curie asks Mia Maxima. Paris Hilton. Oh my God, everybody's like trying to guess. And nobody spilled the beans. Kim Kardashian? No, Nicole Kidman. Sorry. Kim Kardashian, of course, is not down under. Nicole Kidman. I meant Nicole Kidman earlier when I was reading your chat, because somebody was speculating that Nicole Kidman is more and more in France, doing a lot of stuff in the fashion world. As we know, she's one of the ambassadors of Balenciaga. So could she be at Chanel? No. Even though Nicole Kidman, when Karl Lagerfeld was alive, you remember, she was the face of the Chanel No. 5 perfume. She also, under the directorship of Karl Lagerfeld, she also wore the diamond Chanel 5 necklace that was hanging on the back. We'll go. Anyway, Corey says, can you imagine Kim in the archives? Kim Kardashian in the archives? I mean, she would probably break everything. She would trying to fit herself into those dresses like she did in Marilyn Monroe's dress. Anyway, so my intel is telling me, right, and I'm telling you right now, that motherfucker over there is not real. But that person who has deleted all of their posts on Instagram a couple of weeks ago, that person who has deleted like literally all the posts on their Instagram, that person who has decided to not renew their contract after 10 years of working at an haute couture maison, even though the owners of the maison were begging that person to stay with them, that person decided to cancel, to not renew the contract coming this fall, this autumn. That person is now seen entering the Chanel archives. And that person is John Galliano, baby. Thoughts and prayers down below. Thumb up this video and subscribe. Let me know what you think. And if you have more intel to share, I'm all ears at superdacob@gmail.com. Until next time, subscribe and never give up on love. Bye.